Huh. Banjo-Kazooie is an odd kind of platform game. The evil witch Gruntilda has kidnapped Tooty, the sister of protagonist Banjo, to steal her beauty, and it's up to him and his avian friend Kazooie to rescue Tooty and stop Gruntilda. Instead of running through linear challenges like a typical 3D platformer, Banjo's focus is on exploration and collecting various items. Jiggies unlock new levels, notes unlock new areas of Gruntilda's lair, eggs and feathers fuel Kazooie's abilities, which range from flight to projectile, egg launching. And Jinjos, colored birds sprinkled throughout every level, will grant Banjo an extra Jiggy if he finds them all in a single level. While the goal of 100% completion was tempting, the mission was simply to rescue Tooty and defeat Gruntilda, and in that regard the mission was a success. There were some difficulties here and there, but overall it was a fun and lighthearted good time. More details in the after action report, but for now, here's some live reaction highlights. Alright, so what file do we want? Oh shit, we're going with that one. Really? That's what sets this whole plot in motion, is that the witch has to reassert her self-image? I mean, that's a general life tip. Just avoid mirrors. I mean, look at me. I look ugly as sin, but I don't complain about it. I'm still happy with my life. Okay, so tuna ice cream toothpaste. Ugh. Third one. She also washes her hair with engine oil. Yuck. And she gets her clothes from the witch's warehouse. Well, it beats Walmart. Come on, Eek'em Bokum. Eek'em Bokum. Eek'em Bokum. Thank you. God, this guy has some strange euphemisms. It's like, hi, I'd like to invite you over for some coffee and mints. Damn it, you can't see him either. That's how you do proper scares in the game. Oh, Tooty just evaporates. That's even creepier. Oh, hello again. Grunty wears a reinforced girdle under that repulsive dress of hers. She's also got this nasty pet dog, whose name is Ripper. I know a lot of dogs like that. That's not too weird. My sister sings in her own band, Grunty and the Cauldron Crew. They're awful. I left a bad rating for them on Spotify, and I'm never giving them any royalties again. Diabolical. Truly witch-like. Ah! Holy shit. Garbage grinder. Clinker not like dirty water. Want fresh air. Well, at least it's pretty friendly, I hope. Christ, it's scary though. Sorry, Tooty, you're going down. Oh? What? What? I just lost? Just for wanting to quit and take a break? Oh shit. Oh damn. Oh my. Fucking Mumbo. Oh. Well, okay. That's what happens when you quit the game. Wasn't expecting that. Well, that was pleasant. Wow. At least Grunty was smoking hot. Okay, bubbles, 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 please, bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles. Bubbles, please give me bubbles. I need bubbles. Thank you. I think I've collected them all. Okay. Bubbles, please, bubbles, please. Please, bubbles. I can't live without bubbles, no. Thank you. Let's hastily make our way back up before we drown again. Oh no, no, Banjo, not now. After all we've done. Ugh. Okay. That's another one down. No. What is it about jigsaws that you find so tasty, Kazooie? I'm curious. Can't be the gold. Gold is disgusting. I mean, I like money, but I wouldn't eat it. Bullshit. Come on, get in there. God, it's like Superman 64, but with worse controls. There's one last empty honeycomb here. I'm gonna go find it. And then we'll put this area to rest. That way I won't ever have to return here again, and I never want to come back here again. And it's not because of Clanker. Clanker's a nice guy. I don't mind him. Hello, Brenda. My lazy sister often sleeps in a dumpster, the dirty hag. The only thing she's ever won was the dirtiest undies competition. At which school? I wasn't aware there was such a competition. I've got to enter that shit pronto. She often boasts of appearing on the cover of Fat Hag Monthly, posing in her long johns. The horror. The absolute horror. I'll never be able to unsee that again. Thank you. Tell me how that's going to help me beat the game, by the way. It's not, is it? It's just there to make me feel very uncomfortable. See, I like this. This is a lot simpler than Clinker's Cavern. I don't have to go inside a friggin' fish. Or anything. Everything just works. Hopefully I don't have an inexplicable weakness to batarangs like the crocodile and Batman had. Because that would just be pitiful. I actually like this level. It's not bad. It's a lot better. It's bleh. Bleh. It's a lot better than friggin' Clanker's Cavern, that's for sure. I mean, right after you're sick of water in Clanker's Cavern, they encourage you to avoid the water in this one. I mean, you gotta admit, that's kind of ingenious. No. Don't punch him. You want his help, remember? Okay. Is that what I get for trying to punch you earlier by accident? Okay. I'll keep in mind never to piss you off again. Now that you can turn me into a washing machine or a fridge on the fly, I'd really prefer that you not do that in the future. Oh, I can't get over how cute Banjo is. As a little crocodile. It's just a short, chubby body. His little voice. Woo! A little backpack, a little shorts. So cute. Oh, a tie. What, does that count as a loss for me? What? No, that was a tie. What was that? No. No. Bad. It's not cool. That was a tie. I'll slide off like a slug, thank you. I don't need those extra lives. I'm maxed out, dude. Dick. You're in a crocodile's mouth. Nobody's looking at you anyway. This cave had better be building up to something awesome. That's pretty awesome. Freeze easy peek. That's pretty awesome. Okay. My fat old sister's favorite sport is loogie flicking. Although she's dim, she attended Fat Hag High. You won't believe that Gruntilda's party trick is blowing balloons up with her butt. Grunty admits she's a hog. I really need a big hot dog. Oh, you poor dears. Your energy is low. Let me fill it up for you. That's better. Wow. Well, at least she's nice to me. Because who cares about that Gruntilda hag, right? Oh, beauty always prevails. Banjo-Kazooie isn't perfect, but I still had a very good time. I really like the idea of a slower, more exploration-heavy platformer, which is a natural conclusion given that the Metroid series is one of my favorites, but anyway. Typically, the idea of collecting items for no other purpose than to collect them seems like a bit of a chore, but the levels are all built around the idea, and most of them work. Most. Yeah, there were a couple levels that just didn't work as well as the others. Namely Clinker's Cavern and Rusty Bucket Bay, both of which are, surprise, the game's 2 water levels. Most of these levels put a time limit on your exploration, which is most definitely a bad thing considering the kind of game this is. With game design that's focused on slowly and methodically finding items throughout a large open level, water just doesn't fit. It'd be a lot better if Banjo didn't drown, somehow. I mean, if he can fit all those items in that backpack of his, then why not a snorkel or something? Adding time limits isn't inherently a bad idea, as it's used to craft some interesting challenges in some of the other levels. But in a game that takes all of your notes away after death, having a level based primarily on an element that kills you after a short while is infuriatingly bad design. And while I'm at it, some of the backtracking was just ridiculous, especially in the hub world. It's contrived and unnecessary, and it's a waste of my time. You want me to go back into Mad Monster Mansion, change forms, go to a different part of the overworld, do a thing, go all the way back, change forms again, go to a different part, solve a puzzle, and then finally go all the way back to the other end of the overworld just to unlock a new level? That is boring! It takes too long, and it detracts from the experience. Okay, tangent over. Breathe. Breathe. Let's talk about something that did work, like the sense of humor. It's not something that intrudes on the game, but it makes the characters feel much more like the archetypes that they are. Gruntilda's not a very serious villain, even during the final boss fight, and her funny rhymes and trivia questions near the end reflect that. Banjo's a lovable dork, and Kazooie is just sarcastic enough to still be enjoyable. And when the game does break the fourth wall, it's never in a way that's overbearing or forced, like some other games out there. And when the levels do work, they work really well. The final proper level, Click Clock Wood, is easily one of my 3D platforming favorites. It's hard, but it challenges you to think outside the box and find unique solutions to unique problems. It's a perfect mix of difficulty, exploration, and puzzle solving, which to me is what Banjo-Kazooie is all about. I just wish that the stupid parts were less stupid. And it wouldn't take much to make them less stupid. I hear that the 360 remake did away with the whole lose all your notes upon death thing, which is a nice gesture. If you can ignore all of that, Banjo's a different and unique kind of platformer, and it's one that I immensely enjoyed, for the most part. Next week, we look at the revered Resident Evil 4. Let's bust some heads.